it started now.
Yeah! Class is in session. What's good, man? Yo, listen, man. We back. Like 7 months, 8 months of nothing. 7 months, 8 months, no content. Classes in session. 4,000 subscribers. I love you guys. Thank you. I'm sorry, but I'm back. Yo, listen, man. It's been a minute. It's been a long minute, and for that, I have to confess, um, life happens. You have to get your life in order. You have to get things in order. You have to rearrange. I went through the major breakup. I went through the major start all over, reset, reboot. I did that. You know what I mean? The reboot thing. And at the end of the day, I got hit in the head. Ow! I got slayed with the re-education. I had to. Ooh, excuse me. I had to really get my life in order, so to speak. Sometimes when you are left behind, you got to utilize the breadcrumbs that you put down to walk and find. So at the end of the day, you know, um, I had to basically allow myself the chance to regroup from letting go from my past, the ex. I had to really deal with the ex situation. And with that being said, cheers, toast to a new beginning, a new year, a new season, classes in session. I'll drink to that. However, reality, truth be speaking, um, yes, it's 2024. It's a new year. It's a new way of thinking. It's a new format. It's a new. Everything is new, brand new. So we're gonna do that. Let it off. It's new, baby. Everything new. So now we are live, and you know we are gonna split topics in half. Uh, for this live right here, we are going to touch and talk on um some true speaking. I mean, originally I wanted to talk about canceling your existence of subscription, canceling your existence of subscription. What causes us to get to that point? However, right now, being that this is the comeback of the comeback, let's talk about, or rather, let's link the links together. With that being said, let's talk about what's really going on right now. You have this scenario of followers. The The question I want to ask to you: are you a follower? Are you actually a leader? You lead by way of example. Are you doing the things that you do based on you? Or are you more so just following suit, keeping up with the Joneses and blending in, being like everyone else? For instance, do you have to have the brand new iPhone? Excuse me. Do you have to have the brand new Samsung? Are you one who have to have the updated Birkin bag? Are you one who have to keep up with the trends? Are you the trendsetter or are you just following the trends? This is the question. Here in the USA, yeah, I see you, my G. I see you. I see you. Yo, listen. So the first joint, it they didn't it the volume was off, and you should have told me that, asshole. So I actually did a whole hour. No, you didn't tell me, man. Don't message me now. I can't read your message right now. But but anyway, this is one of my boys right here and shit. He's hit me up because we ain't been live in over 7, 8 months, or whatever the case may be. And for that reason, I do apologize. But we are back. Class is in session, and we're doing this. We're doing it. So we're back, and it is what it is. And at the end of the day, we ain't going backwards. One of those type things. You know what I mean? So at the end of the day, who's speaking into your life? This is the question. Are we leaders or are we followers? Are you actually following the haves as you being the have not? Or are you leading the have nots to have as you have? This is the question. Well, the answer in reality is we all following and don't even realize it. We play these games like we're independent. You know, you hear someone say, "Yeah, I'm independent." Wait, if it's a female, and today is July 4th, which it's not, but follow me. If you're a female, and today is July 4th, which it's not, we're in January 18th, 2024, right now. But if we're talking from a perspective of independence, you'll have a female say, "Hey, it's Independence Day and I'm independent. I don't need no man. I don't need nobody to tell me nothing. I'm doing me. We're going to party and we're going to barbecue like it's nothing for Independence Day, July 4th, right? Mind you, a lot of the same people talking this July 4th independence. Section 8, welfare, some sort of government assistance to assist you with you being you. Women. We're gonna go there. We're gonna really talk about it. Let's go there. Ladies, July 4th, Independence Day, Section 8, welfare, you're independent. This is what they be saying in their minds. It's like, yo. Shout outs to KGMHD. Shout outs to 546. Shout outs to DeHaven Enterprise Inc. Um, Shout outs to She Talks. Shout y'all all out. You know what I mean? This is the merch. Hold on. Hold on. Let's put that down. 546 KGM City. 546 on the back. Big letters, dice, just like this right here, whatever the case may be. You know, get that merch. You know what I'm saying? We definitely got to plug the merch because all my CeeLo lovers, CeeLo 546. Come on, man, stop playing, man. Get that merch, man. Whoa. I mean, all type of flavors, man. We got the flavor you need. You know what I mean? Actually, shout out to Sam, his family right there. You know what I'm saying? Him and his brother, they designed these logos and all of that good stuff or whatever the case may be. Um, this is the second one I've actually featured or wore. Black and yellow. We got the red and white. We got all type of flavors and all that, or whatever the case may be. Get with the merch, man. But this is the merch. This is the merch. DeHaven Enterprising. You know what I'm saying? 546. You know what I'm saying? KGM. Oh, excuse me. But KGM 546. Lick shots. You know what I'm saying? It's what we doing. You know what I'm saying? But for 2024, this law. This is what it is. LV all day. So independence. Nah, man. The reality is we all followers. And we all really, truthfully, brainwashed to follow the trend. What's the hottest Birkin bag? Is that real Gucci, Louis? Yo, you literally support. You put your money where they hate you. Let that sink in. Followers. Talking about we independent. There's no real independence. It can't be. Spectrum. Spectrum, y'all? Spectrum. Con Ed. Envy Energy. Cox. Southwest. Con Edison. Let that sink in. The people that control you control what you think and how you think. Keeping Up with the Joneses is saying you have to have the hottest this or the hottest that, but yet we sit back and be like, yo, we think for ourselves. It's not true. It's not true. Subscriptions. You're quick to say a DVD, a CD is played out. But you want or you okay with subscribing. That's the new era. Generation Z. Yo, I'm from Generation X. I'm a Generation X. I am Generation X. I am one of the Generation X. The best generation. I don't care about the generation before me. Yes, they had uh um Marvin Gaye, they had Brown, they had Prince and MJ. Generation X, me? Well, actually, Michael Jackson and Prince was in Generation X because Michael Jackson did a video, which was Pepsi, and it was like Generation X. That's how I found out we were Generation X. But I was the little person in Generation X, so we was coming up Generation X. This Generation Z, though, let's talk about it. So you, Generation Z, y'all young people, right? Y'all would say quick to us, yo, the CD, the DVD, yo, that's played out. Ain't nobody doing that. We subscribe. We subscribe. Subscriptions. Okay, fine. So the fact that we are controlled and the fact that we played ourselves, we're bought and sold to the highest bidder, yo, it's disgraceful. Because the reality, let's really tackle this. Subscription. Last OG, I bought a DVD. I bought a bootleg DVD of the last OG 4 years ago. The last OG, what's his name? Uh Tracy Morgan. Please look it up. Go watch, support. The last OG, Tracy Morgan. I bought 4 years ago bootleg DVD from the Bootleg Man. 3 seasons. If I'm not mistaken, it was 3 seasons. The last season I remember was he gets shot. He actually goes into an apartment and he gets ambushed and he's shot. And for what I know, there's a fourth season of The Last OG. There's a fourth season of Last OG, and although I bought the DVDs 1, 2, and 3 season, the whole season 1, 2, and 3, I got on DVD. I want to show you something. I want to show you logic. Your great grandmother left you a house. You got children. Your children are being raised in that house. Your great grandmother left you. Also, she leaves you this house. Come on, please. Let's lose. let's use logic. And if you're watching, work with me. Seriously. Matter of fact, comment. If your great grandmom left you in the house, all paid for, you ain't paying no rent, but you do have the yearly tax on that property. Grandma, great grandma left you a house. You've been raising your children for 5 years. In that house, grandma left you that you don't pay no rent. So you own this property in the US of A. Remember, USA, there's two. United States of America and the United States Corporations of America. It's two different things. When you're born in the United States of America, there are two realities to you being who you are, whoever your mom and dad say, let's make her name, let's make his name XYZ. Or now in this new Z generation era, it's not a he or she, which that's a whole nother topic, and we ain't even gonna deal with all that. But let's keep it what it is. So, you're born in America. The reality is, when your name is in uppercase letters, me, DeHaven Raheem Smith. Oh my God. People didn't even know that. Yo, people think they know me, think they know my name. But now you know my name. I don't care. Now you know my name. DeHaven Raheem Smith. That's my first name, my middle name, and my last name. DeHaven Raheem Smith. But in America, it's all capital letters. Guess what that means? No, really. Guess what that means? In all capital letters, that's you, the business, not you, the person. Whoever your name is. This is why I'm very much okay with going out of the country. And to be honest, I think out of the country is where we need to be. Because in the US of A, it's a game. And in this game, we're playing Monopoly. In the game of Monopoly, there are rules. These rules that they put in front, like for instance, and this is just a sidebar, and we ain't even gonna get deep into that. What is the difference between money and currency? Many people live their lives, don't know the difference between money and currency. Many of my people, even me, I became 40 years old before I realized the difference between money and currency and how embarrassing, how literally embarrassing the thought that, yeah, all this time, the money that comes, all this time, the money that comes through my hands, I, I just never knew. So how do you play the game to win when you don't understand the rules that govern the game to win? Let that sink in. So back to reality. They tell you to subscribe. You tell me you are independent. You're independently thinking. You're independently living. No one tell you how to live. You doing you. But you on Section 8. But you collect welfare from the government. But you collect SSI. But you collect some form of government help. But yet, you say you're independent. Dead that. Let's talk reality. We don't think for ourselves. They make us think how they want us to think. It's a controlled system. If I'm not blinged up, if I'm not fly, if my threads ain't on point, I mean, listen, I could go and get all my jewelry. I could put all my jewelry on. I could put all the jewelry that I own on and look crazy, right? Mr. T or hip hop rapper, fly. I could do all that. But my reality, truthfully, theoretically, really boils down to where your money at. Where your money at. I'm not worried about my location or who sees it or who knows whatever. I'm not rich. I'm not. Wealth, it's a different story. What you do with yours, with your money, it's a different story. Excuse me. What you do with your currency, it's a different story. You see, currency is a dollar, 50, 20, 100. That's currency. This paper thing, this paper thing, that's currency. It's not money. But people will tell you all day or act like it's money. But that's because they don't know the difference between money and currency. Money, real money, is the metals, gold, diamonds, copper, the silver, Rembrandt painting, Picasso painting the actual paintings. Why? Because oil, things that you can actually sell with value. Excuse me. Things that you could buy with value and sell at equal or more value. That's money. The barter system. Yo, I got 2 goats, but I need I need chickens. And you could trade barter system. Excuse me. But my reality is subscription. Today, they'll tell you subscribe, like my YouTube channel. I got 4,000 subscribers who, for about 7 to 8 months, I haven't gave them this content. Classes in session. But guess what? We're back. Classes in session now. January, what is it? 18th, I think, if I'm not mistaken. It's a Friday. Classes in session. Subscribe, like, love. As a matter of fact, yeah, classes in session. Subscribe. Subscribe now. Yo, but about this whole subscription thing, they tell you if you want to watch your favorite show, please subscribe to us. You know the show Last OG? Shout outs to Tracy Morgan and the cast of The Last OG. I love that show. But I bought The Last OG DVD bootleg 4 years ago. I bought the bootleg. Season one, season two, season three. Last OG. I watched all these seasons on DVD with my DVD player. And I very much enjoyed the show. I love this show. Straight up. Coming to fourth season, I lost communication with the bootleg DVD to keep him safe. We'll just call him the bootleg DVD. So by losing contact with the bootleg DVD provider, I was forced to subscribe. From 4 years ago to yesterday, so to speak. Netflix. And Hulu. And Amazon Prime. Ah! Subscriptions, right? Even TBS. Now, TBS provides Last OG, like they produce Last OG. Featuring Tracy Morgan, please look it up, find it, watch it, support it. However, season 4, I cannot find a way to watch it. I tried legally, I tried everything legally, subscription wise. But this brings me to my point. Your great grandmother leaves you a house. She passes away and says, "This is for you." You own the house, you pay the taxes, property taxes for the house. All right? Okay. One day, you wake up, either your coworker, your friend, your family, your associate, your affiliate, someone who is able to influence you, what you think is fly, what you think is up to date, what you think is today, what you think is the reals. They influence you and say, owning that house is played out. Wait, hold on. So, your great grandma leave you a home that you're only paying property taxes on yearly. But because your associates, your affiliates, your family, your friends, your coworker, or even your damn classmate tells you that's out of style. So it's out of style to have your own. That's not what we doing. So you give up your home, your house that your great great grandma left you to rent an apartment that is AKA subscription. Let that sink in for me. So you rather subscribe to apps that you pay monthly, like renting a home, house, apartment. So you give up paying property tax yearly in the United States. You see, because I'm connected out of the country to the likenesses of the Philippines. I've done my studies and research. In the Philippines, when you buy a property, you own that property, you ain't paying no damn property tax yearly. Joke's on you, US citizen, me. But also in Africa, you buy this property, you're not paying a tax yearly. In the US, you best believe you're paying a tax yearly to own your property, which you die and you leave it to your children. They are forced to pay the same property tax. Excuse me. But let's say they don't pay that tax. what happens? The government sees your property, which goes back to them, rendering you powerless, ownerless. You don't own nothing. Hmm. Hmm. Yo, let that sink in. America, KKK. So the question then becomes, what is my point? Well, it's quite simple. Stupid. Generation Z mindset is a DVD and player are old school and played out. So if those things are played out, subscribing to watch are played in. Get the fuck out of here. My reality is get a DVD player, get a DVD, get you CDs. You own you own the property. If it's music that you love, whatever genre of music that you love, you buy a CD. You own the CD. The CD is yours. The music on it, that's your property. The movie that you buy on DVD, it's yours. You own the property. I've looked Netflix, Amazon Prime, TBS. Shit, I even looked Bounce. I've even looked uh, other subscription based uh, apps. For the last OG, season 4. Now, due to the fact that the last OG, business wise, had issues, executive producers, and all of that, they had the issues, which I found the same situation with Power, 50 Cent, Curtis Jackson, after maybe the last season of his conglomerates. You see, what ends up happening is someone like 50, they're smart. Like, yo, no, you ain't paying us. Yo, you gonna pay for that. So evidently he saw the ratings of how people are gravitating and watching this particular product. And it's like, yeah, you're gonna pay me what I'm worth. So Stars is looking at him like, uh, uh, duh, no. So he says, yo, I'm gonna take my product. What is that? Power, Raising Cane, and Power Book 2, uh, what's Tommy's joint? So all of those, yo, we're gonna take those off. Stars app. Then they quickly renegotiated. No, we can't do that. The people want that. So they renegotiated and then they put it back or whatever have you. Because it's there now. You subscribe to Stars and you can watch Power Book 2. You can watch Canaan, Raising Canaan. You can watch BMF. Think about it. DVD wise, give me season 1, season 2, season 3, Last OG. Here, I pay you. Got that. Now I have and control my personal possession in my home. Season 1, season 2, season 3, The Last OG, DVD. Talk to me, somebody. Today, right now, this very second, right now, this what is it? December. Fuck is today? December 19th, Friday. I still have not watched The Last OG season 4. None of them. The last one I watched, season 3, he goes home and gets shot, or he gets pulled into the apartment and you hear commotion and you hear gunshot to assume he was shot. That that's the last I know on DVD. I have went to Prime, Netflix, Hulu, TBS apps, all these apps. Almost subscribed. Actually subscribed. Thinking I could watch. Ain't watched. I still haven't watched it to this point. But Generation Z, you want to say DVDs, CDs is played out. This conversation, I'm here to tell you, wake the fuck up. Thinking like that, it's really based on stupidity. Yeah, I've just watched. I just got the first season of She-Hulk on DVD. Yeah, the last 2 weeks, I got a DVD of She-Hulk, first season, full season. I think 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, maybe, yeah. Bunch. It's two DVDs. One is 1 through 5 or 6, something like that, and then last DVD is like four episodes on that, which I think is a complete season. I think. I don't know. But guess what? I have that. Now, without that, truthfully, I can't tell you where the hell to find a She-Hulk on app. Yes, I do have Netflix. Yes, I do have Stars. Yes, I do have Hulu. Yes, I do have. Yo, it's like you gotta have all these apps. You gotta pay in the United States of America, you have to pay all of these subscriptions to these different apps to be able to watch these individual shows, Saints and Sinners. You got to have a Bounce app or something like uh uh on BET, something Family Business on BET. So you actually have to pay a subscription monthly for all of these different apps to just be able to watch this. Make it make sense. So my point at the end of this is this. What you think is corny, old school, is all a trick to clone, pawn you, to make you a follower. Because in reality, we losing our man. Hold up, freedom has been lost. So we just gonna hold it there. Freedom has been lost in the United States of America. That's why I am very happy to know that eventually I'm leaving the country and move somewhere else. And she knows where I'm moving to with her.
We're getting started now. We're getting started now. We're getting started now. We're getting started now. We're getting started now.